Now you know what graphical rules to follow when creating your CV. In this video we will focus on each section of the CV and how to write it in a correct way. Header. In the header you need to state your name and surname. Use big font, but of course don't take up the whole space. Just make it the first thing that recruiter sees. Next, mention position you want to apply for. In that case, junior RPA developer. Include your photo if that's a common practice in your country, but that is not obligatory. Your photo should have a good quality and appropriate size. Next section is contact information. Obligatory include your email address and mobile phone number. You can also include your address to indicate if you live in the country where position is located, but that's optional. As recommended during previous lectures, set up a LinkedIn profile and include detailed information about yourself there. Mention your LinkedIn in your CV so that recruiter could see your profile and contact you there. Next, you can include your website if you have a personal blog or professional portfolio, but of course don't include your Facebook or Instagram accounts, as that is irrelevant information. Profile. Your profile should consist of 2 to 3 sentences that contain main information about you. Who you are, what is your field of knowledge, and your current goal. Describe yourself using words like goal-oriented, hardworking, diligent. Mention your experience that is relevant for this job position. In this case, experienced in designing and developing process automation solutions. And also your career goal, like applying and expanding your RPA knowledge, which will show that you already have some expertise but ready to gain new skills, which is always a good quality. Next 2 sections describe your skills. Try separating technical skills and other knowledge. For technical skills, first mention RPA platforms that you work with, like UiPath, Automation Anywhere, or any other. Next, mention languages you use, like C#, SQL, and VBA, and other technical skills you have. When you want to apply for a job, carefully read the description and try to adjust your skills based on what recruiter is looking for. Don't put skills that you don't know, but rather try to display your current skills in the way that they would match with job requirements. Besides programming languages, mention also some aspects of development like process analysis, software development, and so on. In the second section, you can mention your qualitative skills to display what kind of employee you are. Don't just write that you are a great worker, but rather describe what you are good at using short phrases. The most important section is your work experience. Clearly state where you worked, at what position, and when. Mention only relevant work experience that will be valuable for a recruiter. So if you worked as a barman during your studies or as a delivery guy, you can omit this information. Provide your main duties and responsibilities. Everything connected to process automation, business analysis, finance, working with data, and client will be valuable. You might not have work experience as an RPA developer, but the most important for junior position is all your experience connected to finance or accounting and making reports, because that knowledge you will constantly apply when developing automation. Don't forget to include your education history. Mention name of the university, your faculty, graduation year, and you can also list some organizations you participated in. You can also mention your average grade if you wish. Next sections you definitely want to mention are certifications and achievements. If you pass some RPA exams, you definitely should list it out as a first point. Clearly state what certification it is and when you obtained it. Mention all relevant certification you have, even if it's not connected to RPA. List all your financial, accounting, project management, and technical certificates, as those skills are very valuable for RPA developer. In next sections, mention some awards you received or your achievements. That will show the recruiter that you are goal-oriented and ready to take challenges. You can also mention your languages, hobbies, trainings, and other relevant information. However, try to keep your CV clear and clean and include only the most important info.